Occupational health and safety, equipment in the workplace. Equipment in the workplace. The provision and use of work equipment regulations 1998 specifically covers equipment including plant, large fixed or mobile equipment such as an automatic car wash, JCB diggers or forklift trucks. Machinery, seemingly harmless equipment like a fax machine to meat slicers or band saws. Tools, simple things like a screwdriver or a sharp chopping knife. Employers, it is the employer's responsibility to provide and maintain suitable, safe equipment. An employer is also responsible for providing training and information on risks and precautions. Employees, it is the employee's responsibility to select the correct machine for the work to be undertaken, make sure they are trained in its use, and operate the machine according to the safe working procedures laid down by the company. The 5 main dangers. Traps, entrapment, moving equipment that can trap body parts such as presses and hydraulic jacks. Contact, abrasions, bruising or friction burns can occur when people accidentally come into contact with moving parts. Impact, moving parts may hit operators or the public if unguarded or badly sighted. Ejection, some unguarded equipment, for example drills and saws, may throw off bits of metal or wood. Entanglement, moving machinery such as rollers, cogs and conveyors that can entangle hair, jewellery and clothes, even pulling whole bodies into machinery. Guards and safety features. Guarding is often used as a method of controlling the risks associated with moving parts and machinery. Some guards act as a permanent barrier to prevent people from gaining access to a dangerous area. Other movable types will prevent the machine from operating unless the guard is in place. It is important that guards and other safety features, such as emergency stop buttons and alarms, are working correctly. If they are not, the machinery should not be used. Rules for using hand tools. Select the right tool for the right job. Make sure the tool is maintained and in good condition. Report broken or worn tools to a supervisor. Only use tools you have been trained to use. Use the tools correctly. Store correctly after use. Ensuring equipment safety. When selecting equipment, it is important to choose the safest possible option for any work activity. Whether selecting or purchasing, you must ask technical questions and compare the information provided by suppliers. Check that the equipment has a CE mark. Satisfy yourself that you have obtained all the relevant safety information. Make sure sufficient relevant training is given. Undertake a risk assessment before any equipment is installed or used. Equipment must be well maintained to make sure it is in safe working order. The maintenance should be carried out according to the manufacturer's instructions by a competent person. Rules for the safe use of machinery. Guards. Never attempt to remove or defeat machine guards. Many guards operate on a failure to safety system. If the guard is not in place, the machine will not work. In other words, it fails to its safest condition. Off. Power. Always turn off machines and power when not in use. Turn off and unplug for cleaning or maintenance. Lighting. Use effective lighting to enable the machine to be used safely. Housekeeping. Keep the workplace clean. Untidy areas around machinery can cause falls and provide fuel for fires. Repairs. Report any faults or suspected faults immediately, including missing guards or safety equipment. Clothing. Do not wear loose clothing around machinery. No ties, belts or straps. If operating machinery, avoid wearing jewellery. Wear suitable, personal protective clothing or equipment if provided for the task. Keep long hair tied up or covered if using machinery. Training. Do not use equipment unless trained to do so. Some machines may not be used by young persons under 18 without supervision. Responsibility. Wear any protective equipment deemed necessary by risk assessment. Do not mess about. Never distract colleagues who are using machinery or other equipment. Equipment is only as safe as the person doing it. Tools and machinery do not have feelings, they just keep going.